I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
This is a request, a PayPal request for Isaiah. Thank you so much for that. If anyone's ever interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, you just send the request directly to my PayPal or join me on my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now, with that said, this is not the worst movie of all time. It's not. It's not a good movie. It's very, I would say, cynical. I mean, or at least the way it was made is very cynical. Maybe that's where a lot of the hate for it goes. And I can understand that. I'm not defending this film. I just, when it's said, when it's called one of the worst films of all time, I'm going, man, come take a step into my parlor. Like, come into my mind. Welcome to my world. Okay, let me show you 100 movies like Robo fucking Vampire or Potted Ninjas or fucking Alien Origin or Bidford County or Feeders and Feeders 2 or a shitload of other stuff. But what this is, it's the fact that they took the money into unimaginative, uncreative rip-off of Wreck-It Ralph and Inside Out and various other movies, only it's in a phone and deals with emojis. And Sony, there was a point they were going to do a Popeye movie. Now granted, I think in the past I incorrectly said, oh my god, they said if they didn't do this, they could. They were never going to do the Popeye movie, whether this got made or not. So it's not like, man, this caused the Popeye movie not to get made. That's not true. This would never, that Popeye, which looked good, there was a test, you can find on YouTube, looked beautiful, the CGI, it would never get made regardless. But it's the fact that they took the money, they took the time, they took the effort to be so unimaginative, uncreative, like I said. Hey, Wreck-It Ralph, a guy wants to fight himself, I'm not who I am, I'm more. Get off the grid. Meets a little girl. That dealt with video games. This deals with a phone. I haven't seen Inside Out, but I've seen bits and pieces and clips enough to showcase that, yeah, this took some stuff from Inside Out as well. And I don't give a fuck about the world of a smartphone. Maybe it didn't. And the voice acting, TJ Miller's not the best for a lead. Whether voice or acting wise. I'm sorry, T.J. Miller's just not the best for that. T.J. Miller's a guy who works, either you don't like him at all, or if you do like him, he works better in support, in a supporting role. Unless you get a really decent writer, maybe, or a really good director. It's the fact they did all this when they could have done a Popeye movie. Like, in retrospect, No, don't put your money into this, which is going to be a big bomb and a big critical bomb. Go do I would love to see a new Popeye. I remember Popeye from back in the day. The last time someone did something with Popeye was what? The Robin Williams live action film? Nothing else has been done with Popeye since then. And people still, if I mention Popeye, people still know. Even younger people know, oh yeah, the guy with the spinach and maybe it won't be a good movie. There's always that possibility. But I'm sorry, that has more intrigue to me, and I guarantee you, if I did a poll, more people would be more, even if you had never seen this film, a Popeye movie or a movie about emojis, more people would be interested in a Popeye movie. So no, let's not put any money. Let's cancel that project. Let's see, what else we don't do? Let's do this movie. It was a cash grab because they saw the success of films like Wreck-It Ralph. They said, that did video games. Let's do it for smartphones. And so it was just lazy, uninspired. And honestly, I would call the film mediocre. Because I can't sit here and say it's the worst movie of all time. And I mean, there are worse animated films. Fucking Norm of the North and shit are worse animated films. It's just so creatively bankrupt and so by the numbers that is boring. The world it creates is boring to look at. The jokes, the emojis. One of them is a poo emoji, voiced by Patrick Stewart, who has a kid. Should we wash our hands? Ha, no, we're number two. That's how creative this film is. Pooh, voiced by Patrick Stewart, saying we're number two. TJ Mills an emoji that's supposed to be a meh, but he has all these different expressions. He gets part of the cube on the phone. He fucks up. They think he's a glitch. They want him out. His parents, the father is Stephen Wright. I like Stephen Wright. And then TJ Mills, you guys are embarrassed of me. Yeah, because you fucked up, dipshit, and now the phone is in trouble, and everyone could maybe die because of your fuck up. Yeah, they're embarrassed of you because you fucked up, dipshit. But see, in the real world, you have this dumbass kid who can't fucking string together two words to talk to a girl, so he keeps with his phone and keeps fucking it up. Apparently his phone doesn't have a mute button. Just mute the shit, and most of your problems wouldn't happen. There is a mute button on the fucking phone, and there is no part of the movie that, oh, the mute has been turned back on. He's ready to be deleted. TJ Mills' character escapes, meets this character named High Five, which is a hand. They go to a loser lounge where there's older emojis like a boombox and abandoned luggage that ate the Chinese food. Whoop-de-fucking-do. High Five character is a fucking asshole. There's this cute little red wagon, and High Five just kicks it out of the way. Just the little red wagon wants to join them, and High Five's like, no, and kicks him out of the way. I'm like, fuck you. I'd rather have the red wagon. Fuck the High Five. Except it was Jackass 3. Fuck the High Five. Let that character die. Let's have the red wagon. That'd be more interesting to me. Seems like a nicer character. They get on the wallpaper. Just a bunch of cubes of different colors. Not that visually interesting or imaginative or good to look at, honestly. It's just boring. Meh to look at. And a bunch of fucking advertisements for Facebook apps and Candy Crush and Just Dance. Hey, what should you get on your phone? Get some Just Dance and some Candy Crush, and make sure you get the Facebook app. Spotify almost saves the fucking day because it gets it from point A to point B. So yeah, the Candy Crush, you have a huge scene Candy Crush where they're trying to fucking get TJ Mills' dumbass character out, or the Just Dance and they're dancing to the Just Dance lady, and the Just Dance lady is fucking irritating. It would make me not want to play that game. It would make me not want to buy that game with how fucking annoying this Just Dance. Hey guys, come on and dance. Shut the fuck up or put a cock in your mouth and shut your face, Scooter, Hooter, Cooter. Shut the fuck up. Lick my balls and my tains on Spotify. That could be the fucking Spotify of the year. You sucking my dick with all the music notes of the fucking rainbow, bitch. Fuck your high five. How about a middle finger? There's your fucking high five. Middle finger up your fucking poop chute. Fucking dipshit. High five, fuckhead. The two of them, you know, the piracy app, which I didn't even know that's a fucking thing, piracy app, they find a little girl who helps them. Well, it's not a little girl same age as the others. And you find out, oh, she was a princess, that's dead. What do you fucking do? I don't give shit. You don't give a shit about the characters. The voices are meh. The jokes are lame. And a lot of fucking product placement. YouTube makes an appearance. Sometimes these robots that almost look like the evil robots from the black hole, they get stopped because they're looking at kitten videos on YouTube. High five gets put in the trash. They go to the trash. They have a mistake. They thought the Just Dance lady was annoying as I did because they leave her ass down in the trash to die. Because if that Just Dance lady is specific to that phone, just like these emojis are specific to that phone. So I guess, again, they thought she's going to fucking die and be eradicated. They don't save her. At least not that I noticed. So again, they must have thought she was fucking annoying as well. Fucking leave her to die. Okay. What the fuck else do we even talk about? I mean, some of the songs during the Just Dance were not bad songs to me. Although I can't remember what the fuck the songs were. I remember now minding the songs, but I don't remember what the fuck they were. So they get the high five and they save the phone and, be true to yourself and that's one really cool emoji and what they fucking do. Because no one wanted to see a fucking movie about fucking emojis. Or emojis fucking. Or anything to do with emojis. No one gives a shit about emojis. I don't even use fucking emojis that much when I fucking talk. I barely use my fucking phone. And then when I do use the phone, I don't use fucking emojis much. Once in a blue moon. So man, I'm just the old man yelling at the fucking clouds. Good. Because the clouds are sugar. And I'm fucking high on my own supply. God damn. Just uncreative bullshit. So, yeah, in retrospect, I wish they would have done a Popeye movie. I would love to have seen that. Instead, they said, no, what are we going to do next? Let's do this. If anything I said interests you, go ahead and see it. It's a short film, at least. Animation, I wouldn't say the CGI animation is bad. It's just there's nothing that cool or pleasing or awe-inspiring to look at. Because emojis themselves are very boring to look at. Just yellow or just very plain expressions and figures for your characters. Even Wreck-It Ralph had, I didn't see the sequel, But the first one had some visually pleasing environments. They just seem like, hey, what do you want a new smartphone? Coming soon this fall. All the new apps that you could get. And maybe that's why the very, very low ratings, because it just seems like a very cynical movie. Maybe not cynical in its story, but the thinking behind the making of the movie. Like, you could literally see the people by the numbers. What's hip for kids today? What's cool for kids today? Phones. They use their phones. Emojis. They use those. Okay, what do they use? YouTube, Just Dance, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what films were popular? Well, Wreck-It Ralph, Inside Out. I'm sure there's other movies you could think of. Okay, put that and that and that into this. There you go. What about this Popeye movie? No, we don't care about Popeye. Cancel that. Fuck you, Sony. Don't be surprised if Sony, the movie division, gets bought out one day. Because nowadays they can't release movies like everyone else, so who knows how much fucking money they're losing. Even before that, they were not doing that well with box office hits. Because a lot of them were not hits. So don't be surprised one day someone buys out Sony. At least the movie division. Maybe not the video game, because PlayStation, that's doing well. But the movie division, don't be surprised. Because they made stupid decisions like this. No Popeye, let's do this. Fucking idiots. See you guys later. Bye-bye.